16 times map will contain all the best maps like Sandy Bay connected. Oh wow, really? Is that what you're going to do? Blimey. So it's actually going to have lots of maps from mod authors and then connect them together. That's insane.
Go around the roundabout, third exit.
You're part of the team making it, nice. I take it all the mod authors have said, like, yeah, that's fine, you can put my map in this new mod. That sounds nuts.
Go around the roundabout.
I tell you what, if you play that, it'll take you a long time to buy the fields.
Take the exit.
Did they ever actually improve the multiplayer syncing on Farm Sim, or is it still just as bad as it ever was? I don't know, Valtiel. If you remember, I used to stream on a Thursday night farming, and it just got a bit dry. I think lack of maps, lack of interest from people watching, like, it just got a bit dry in the end. There's tons of maps on Farm Sim 19 Oxygen. David is an awesome mapper. Yeah, but what's the multiplayer syncing like? Because that was always a bit of an issue.
Left turn ahead. Turn left.
2 yeah, I used to play it with Seasons. Yeah. I still think Seasons should be in the game. In your opinion, there's not enough content from YFG. But people were saying that there's lots of maps for Farm Sim 19 now. Once you're on Jedi server, it's not too bad. Definitely proof of 17 needs work. I was on a dedicated server. I was on a Nitrado dedicated server, and we always had issues. Like, even the guys at Nitrado used to say that it was terrible. It would spool up their CPU and memory. Even though the processor was doing very little, it would just thrash the machine. You know, time and time again, you'd be driving along, harvesting, and you know, the guy next to you and was seeing different things. Like, he wasn't seeing the same as you, or you'd see another combine next to you just harvesting away, but the crop wasn't being removed, and then suddenly it would just go whoosh and just remove a load of it. Lots of quality maps in 19 now, and there's an extra year. With the extra year, there'll be lots of quality mods and scripts developed. What kind of scripting do they allow in the game? Yeah, the GPS was quite necessary. Yeah, if you got somebody with a higher ping on your server, it used to kill everybody. And also, the one thing that annoyed me about Farm Sim was when somebody left, well, when somebody joined the server, everybody's game would freeze until they got in. It would just freeze everybody while it's synchronized, and then went, right. You can use Lua scripting. To do what exactly? What can you script? It's working on a PC map where it's taking it to its limits. But PC, you can script anything you want, for example, adding new functionality to the base game. Well, can you script missions, for example? Can you make more interesting missions? Or is the game fundamentally still cut this crop, sell it there, cut that, sell it here? Can it alter the prices and make a dynamic price market or something? Like, how far can you script it? No, by the law, it's not for me. Kirby, yes. If you host the game, when he joins your server, he will see all the missions that you've completed. If you join his, you will see effectively a brand new map. Like, you might have finished all of Michigan, so if he joins you, all the Michigan missions will be gone. If you join him, they'll all be there because he's never done them. The host is king when it comes to the missions. When you do stuff together, you split the money. Well, you don't even split the money, you all get the same money. But the missions are driven by the host. Mr. Refrick, I found the L007 in City Southwest. I'm glad you found it. The Bond loco. This is a BMW GT2 rim from Fanatec on a Fanatec wheelbase. Yes, we're hauling a, what's it called? An M6 linebacker. Wrong button. Season does a nice job in scripting. FarmSim Network adds in MMO feel to the games with many people across multiple maps and servers. Hmm. 007 license to derail. I don't know, Andy G. I can't say. I mean, I was on ATS. I've been on ATS 137 much more than I've been on ETS 137. And I saw, well, you saw it yourself, derpiness. Like some really weird derpiness in the AI. FarmSim needs snow, run and mud. It really does. It really, really does. Like, since I started playing FarmSim many years ago, it still blows my mind that they haven't properly implemented any kind of ground physics in the game. Which is fundamentally what farming is. When it comes to mechanized farming, it's fundamentally about the terrain and crop and the way the machine handles. And they've just not done anything with it. They just, every year, just release like a bit more DLC and add some horses or whatever. It's like a rinse-repeat cycle every 2 years. FarmSim physics is the best. Oh yeah. I take it the horses are still in the game. Grass update. Well, I mean, I think, was it 19 or 17? 17 maybe, where they added dynamic lighting. That made a big change. That made a big change to the way it looked. But again, you just think, well, you're kind of years behind where you need to be. And then along came games like Cattle and Crops, which were supposed to, you know, fundamentally change the way farming works on the sim. And Cattle and Crops, does anybody even play it? Like, I can't believe what happened to that game. Feels like one of those really bad fireworks where it looks amazing, you're filled with anticipation, you light the fuse, you watch it go fizz, and then it just goes... You sit there going, what? That's what it feels like. that don't have a massive team. It doesn't matter. There's been lots of awesome games that have been built with small teams. It just feels like another one of those games where they've taken your money and not really done anything. King Eaglefish, thank you 28 months. Keep up the good work. Thank you, dude. Happy to entertain you. How's it any different to ETS? How's what any different to ETS MP? Oh, truck driver. Do you know, people were constantly asking me about truck driver, and I just said, have you ever seen me play it? No. Have you seen me cover it in a first look video? No. Is my channel, like, known for trucks? Yes. So why do you think I've not made a video then? Put the pieces together. Like, if a game is so bad that my video would just be going, this is rubbish, this is rubbish, this is... I don't make the video. I don't want to make a video where I just say, this is rubbish. I'd rather not make the video. Oh no, the developers wrote to me many times, WH. Oh, they sent me a key a long time ago for that game. Farm Sim is mainly built by the modding community. Well, yeah, I mean, as sad as that is, it's kind of true. You can kind of say the same for Euro Truck, but the base game is way bigger, but modding has definitely kept it alive. The Farm Sim series is still the best simulator out there, Rome. It's very sad to say that, yes, you're right, it is the best farming simulator. But it's really sad to say that because it's not a very, very good one, and it should be. Like, why don't they go and speak to the devs of SnowRunner and say, look, can we license that engine? Can we license all that physics you've got going on there and just put it in our game? And we'll pay you X% of the profit. Or however many 100 grand a year or whatever they need to do. Put it in the game, and the Farm Sim game would just be incredible. Yes, I have played it in VR. It's impossible to play Skylines without TMPE. Skylines has a number of mods that are just... without them, it's just blah. Like engineering mod for one. Farm Sim targets a very wide market. The hardcore sim is a small part of it to keep it simpler. I get where you're coming with that. I do wonder if even the wider audience would prefer to have some decent mud. Like, you just look at how popular SnowRunner is as a game, even on console, and that tells you that there is a big enough market for people who want that kind of experience. And if farming had that kind of experience at the physics level, I think there'll be a lot more interesting farming games in general. Say Giants has had a sort of monopoly. Yeah, I've said that before. I said they've basically rested. They got lazy, in my opinion. They got very lazy. Every 2 years, it was like a cycle they just got into. They just plan it ahead. Like every 2 years, we'll add a few new features, bring out some new maps, license a few more vehicles, rinse, repeat, let's go. Without pushing the main game forward properly. Oh, and along the way, just drop DLC and make more money.
Second exit.
Hold some stuff back from the main game that you should have released and then just release it as DLC.
Exit.
SCS does it better than normal price DLCs. What do you mean? SCS doesn't do that. SCS has one base game and then just keeps releasing DLC for it. With Giants, they completely refresh the game every 2 years, and the upgrade path is very difficult sometimes. Like if you bought Farm Sim 17 and then all the DLC and then you come to buy 19, nothing that you bought in 17 is going to carry over into 19. Why? There's very little competition in sectors have no reason to give more effort. That's exactly what I was saying, YFG. They got lazy, that's what I'm saying. Because there's nobody threatening their position, they just get lazy and rinse repeat every 2 years. It's the difference between like a small company that wants to sort of push things forward or move the platform forward or move farming forward, whatever it is, and a big company that just thinks, well, we've got shareholders and if we can just rinse repeat money every 2 years, we'll do that. It's a different approach. Like for me, I'd be wanting to make the best game. I'd be wanting to make the best experience I can, and every just year or 2 years just pushing it forward. That's what I'd want to do, not just making money for the sake of it. Well, Sage, if anybody did come along to threaten Euro Truck and American Truck Sim, the biggest problem they face is that they're like 5, 6, 7 years behind in terms of map development. Like even if somebody came along and made an amazing truck driving experience, they're still going to have to spend hundreds of thousands of hours editing maps just to get it to the point where it's got enough map space. But it would be very interesting if a competitor did come along. It would be, because it's like AMD and Intel, isn't it? You know, they're just kind of that kind of hustling and friendly competition, or not so friendly sometimes, but healthy competition is what pushes everybody forward. If you just got a monopoly, you just sit back.
Go around the roundabout, second exit. Take the exit.
FIFA needs some competition because the game... Well, didn't they have PES, was it? I don't play the footy games, but wasn't it always FIFA and... What did PES stand for? Pro Evolution Soccer or something? But the problem is that only one of them can ever officially license. So, if PES got the official license, FIFA would have to make up loads of names. Konami are the worst. Just pachinko these days. I don't know. No idea. I honestly don't play many games that Konami make, so I really just don't know. Why would an Australian truck sim help, Taiban? Outback Truckers game. Do you realise that driving across Australia is, for the most part, immensely boring? Like, do you remember the roads in Coast to Coast? Like, I don't know what Coast to Coast is like now, but Coast to Coast used to be just like lots of straight roads with like no scenery. That's pretty much what it's like inland in Australia. That's what Outback Trucking is. It's driving down a bolt straight road with red dust everywhere. Maybe in the future of 5G we can have one big map combining ETS and Farm Sim. Honestly, I can't see it happening, but who knows? Oh yeah, Indian Truck Sim, that'd be something. Say thank you. Coffee or whatever it is. Oh man, I keep stopping like 1 foot early. Nobody's gonna make it, Kirby. It's never gonna happen. It can take up to a week to drive across Australia. I think it's fair to say that when you make a game, you have to appeal. You have to try and appeal to a big audience, right? If you start to make something that is ultra realistic, it can also be ultra boring and grindy. So Outback and across Australia, where you're getting punctures and you know your water pump's failing and you're trying to get through flooded parts after some torrential downpour, like all of that sounds interesting, but if it's like interspaced with thousands of kilometers of dusty, dry, barren driving on a 1-to-1 scale map, you will pretty much alienate most people. They will not want to do that. Nobody has got the time to sit at their sim and drive thousands of kilometers in real time. They're not going to do it. No matter how much some people want it, it won't happen. Flight Sim has the same issue. No, it doesn't. Flight Sim, it really doesn't. Kirby, people line up a 10-hour flight and they basically get in there, plat it all out, blah 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 blah, get up in the sky, hit autopilot and go to bed. They then get up 8 hours later, have the breakfast, sit down at the sim and land the plane. That's what people do. They do not sit at the plane on autopilot for 10 hours. They don't do it. You can't do an autopilot in a truck. You're going to have to be there and drive it. Or the sim crashes in the night, which is the best thing, right? Or you fly for 9.5 hours and then on approaching to Dubai, your sim crashes. That's P3D life right there. Hashtag autosave. Yeah.
Turn right.
Whoa, I nearly missed that. You've lost so many flights, the same crashes, it can be painful. Yep.
Go straight on.
It's very painful. When the time investment is high and the actual sim that you're on needs to be very stable. Because it can be very painful if you invest hours of time into something and the software crashes.
Left turn ahead.
Wait, what now?
Turn left.
There's a telegraph... How are we supposed to reverse into that when there's a huge telegraph pole in the way?
You have reached your destination.
Oh, somebody put a telegraph... That's insane. Oh god. Steering axle for the win. It's a council here. That's a crazy place. Oh, that didn't sound good. What a place for a tank to be delivered. Down the side of a shed. With a telegraph pole at the front, yeah, I'll say. You think Jeff over there would actually, you know, come out here and help? Oh, wait a minute. There's like a... That's what I hit. Just to add insult to injury, there's like a massive upright there. Look at this. So just to make it even more fun, you got this thing in the way as well. It'd be fine if it was for that. Use the whole road and go between the two poles. I'm not sure about that. Oh, nearly. Just didn't quite judge the turn. Oh my god. It's like a combination between it being not quite enough and too much. You gotta coax it round. Nope. It'd be great if you could just drive it off the trailer. I like the yeet approach. It won't go in, it won't go in. Yes, it will. .500 horsepower says it will. Oh my life. That was fun. I wouldn't say it was quite a glove, Captain Flint. It was like a very, very squeezed glove. A lot of XP though. Right, we need something that's going to go down here now. Okay, we have a backhoe loader. Is that Israel? Go straight down to the West Bank, Madaba. Was the soundbite really quiet? I did turn it down. It should be a bit louder now. Actually, that reminds me, 1 second. There was an option I had. Might be able to fix that, 1 sec. Right, if I do that. Okay, we'll see how that works. We'll try that. In fact, I can test it, can't I? Let me just test it 1 second.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Right, that's the sub. We press a...
Aye, 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 aye.
There you go, it's a lot louder now. I should do it. I should do it. It should come through a bit louder next time, Captain Flint. So we've got that. We've got tomatoes going down to Madaba. Madabada. I'm thinking we come in this way. I quite like that first job, though. Come in this way and then try and get something that goes to Iraq would be ideal. What's $200? Mrs. Don't... I'm sorry I missed you. 59 months? Blimey. Hope all is very well. We're doing okay. I hope you guys are doing fine. Mrs. Don't. Stay healthy. Thank you for almost 5 years. I just simply cannot believe it's been that length of time. That's just nuts. Mr. Mike Lowe, 44 months, worst time gone. Exactly. Oh, you're on about donations, right? Okay. We could go to Afula. Only crazy people go to Afula. Could go direct into the West Bank. I think we'll take that one. And then we'll try and get something up this. This is all new here. Right, I need a quick bio break, so I shall be back in a second. And then we'll head on out.
Welcome back, Nutter. Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Right. I am back. So we're going to... Oh god, it expires in 18 minutes. I might have to teleport though. Scumbag derail, lost my job bonus by 20 seconds because I couldn't find the station. Baz? I complained about the exact same thing today. Trying to find the station is so annoying. Like, why are you basically charged when you hand the paperwork in, as opposed to when you actually deliver the goods? Ensign, welcome back. Rowan Swanson, thank you for 5. Modin, welcome back. Captain Flint, was it louder this time? Your glove sound, was that a lot louder?
Happy anniversary.
Is it more like what you're expecting? Okay, it's round the corner. Hopefully we can get there on time. In 18 minutes.
Go straight on.
Yeah, but Baz, the bonus is a big deal. As the money goes up, that 50% bonus is a big deal. I missed on $6 grand by 2 minutes because I couldn't find the station properly.
Go straight on.
Coming through.
Right turn ahead. You have reached your destination.
I think we got there on time. Wait, how does that work? It said... Oh, it took us 4 minutes, that's fine. All the options here. Blue? Let's say blue. There we go. Tanks and tractors is in one train now. Nice. Weapons of war and weapons of digging. Where the heck is this thing? There we go. Right. It's a very short drive.
My name is Jeff.
You actually wanted to hear this, so we'll use it for testing. Short drive down to Thessaloniki. And then we'll take a very long ferry. My name is Jeff. I don't even know what that's off. That sound bite. Presume it's off a film or something. Ensign, have a good night. 21 Drum Street.
Go straight on.
Oh god, it's a giveaway. It's from 22 Jump Street. Oh, is that the follow-up to 21 Jump Street? I didn't know. Did they plan on making 23 Jump Street?
Right turn ahead.
You're curious to how much the ferry will cost?
Turn right.
I guess we'll find out. I'm curious as to how many hours it'll take. If I book first class on the ship. Yeah, right. Yeah, I've got a balcony cabin and everything. Look at the estimated time, you reckon 33 hours, what, on the ferry? I reckon like 24 hours easy. Yeah, you've always been able... The UK was one of the original... was in the original release of Euro Truck. All those many, many moons ago. Yoshi, have you seen how far it is? The ferry. There's no way it's going to be 3 hours 45 minutes. Not yet, anonymous name. Oh, Kirby, honestly, the UK needs to be redone, my SCS, but they won't do it. It's not going to generate revenue, so they won't do it. Like, if you said to the drivers in ETS2, what would you rather do? Would you rather have our mapping team redo the UK, or would you rather have them release a new map? What would people say? That went down the wrong hole. Excuse me. I just drunk my last bit of coffee. And I think it went down the windpipe. That's why they should do it in small bits. It's tricky. Do I play ETS2 on an ultra-wide monitor? That will probably answer your question. I hate it when that happens. But a liquid just goes down the wrong way, you're like, eh.
Turn right.
Almost Whitelands. Almost. Yeah, exactly, Heyman. That's exactly right. You end up with this, like, really tickly cough that you can't even talk anymore. So you're basically like this, and people are looking at you, what's wrong, and you can't tell them because you can't say anything. He almost did the Heimlich maneuver today on my partner when that happened. Exactly, she can't tell you that she can't talk. I tell you what might sort it out. Some juice that I left on my table.
Come back, nutter.
That actually made my eyes water, that. Ah, there we go.
Go straight on.
That's better. I think that shifted it. A dash of Highland's finest might help. Yeah, have some whiskey. Is it full beam yet? What's up with the people complaining about the mirrors now, the model on the real truck? I don't know. People complain about everything. If you fix something, they'll complain about something else. You fix that, they complain about something new. It's just the way of the world.
Go around the roundabout, second exit. Take the exit.
I'm trying to think who it was the other day was complaining. It was saying, "Oh my god, it's so hot." It was really warm earlier in the week. "Oh, it's so hot. It's disgusting. I can't stand this. I can't live like this." And I swear to God, the next day, it was cloudy and a lot cooler. What did they say? "Oh, it's cold today." What? You just said it was horrible when it was hot. Yeah, but it's cold now. What do you want? The outside to just be like 21 Celsius aircon? It's not going to happen. On the SS forums, there's been a lot of people complaining about the mirrors. On the the Anthem is definitely broken. I agree with that. No, the Anthem has definitely got problems. When I drove it, the mirrors were broken on that, for sure. Actually, I tell a lie. The mirrors were not broken. The mirrors on the Anthem are exactly where they are in the real truck, but on the real truck, they're in a stupid position. But when you're a real trucker, and you can look out the corner with your eyes like that, you can see the Anthem mirrors. But when you're gaming, it's horrible. But they won't move them. And the reason they won't move them is because Mac wouldn't sign off something that isn't true. I think we're going here. I should probably check, but I've got a feeling we're going to Port Said. Yeah, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's got to be that one. 34 hours. There you go. Yoshi, you were close with 3.4. All this week in the UK looks like it's 23, 24. Yep. That's exactly right. There's a mod in the workshop that relocates the mirrors for the Anthem. I don't think I'll drive the Anthem again, but if I did, I would definitely get that mod. Oh, I like that. Did you hear that? It's like echoey sound that you get when you start. That's cool. Right, let's nip past whatever that is. Damietta, Port Said, El Aric. And then we're going into Mitzperamamon. Welcome to Egypt, and then somebody's squiggled above it, look. Hey, hey. Is it me, or are these desks really low down for truckers? Arabian food. My name is Jeff.
Keep right. Then turn right.
What are the speed limits in over here? Ks or MPH? I have absolutely no clue. We're in Ks, okay. I think that's going to be the truck dealer down there somewhere.
Left turn.
This will be a driver hire.
Turn left. Keep left.
Oh, very posh.
Turn left.
It's good that pro mods have gone to the Middle East. They probably figure that it's a wise move because SCS will probably not go here. Or if they did, they wouldn't go here for a very long time. It's been really painful for pro mods these last few years because they've expanded and SCS has basically gone, yeah, we're doing that now. Yeah, we're doing that as well. But if they do Middle East, at least they won't get trampled on. What happens to TMP? I think the lead of the project might have died. That container ship is moving. Nice. Yeah, that container ship's going quite quickly. I reckon... Let me slow down a touch. I'm trying to match his speed. Whoa! I think there's another one behind him. It's hard for modders to keep up with SCS updating so often. Yes, it is. Especially map modders. They spend more time fixing stuff than they do adding new stuff. The lead developer did die, sent a video a while back. Yeah, I think he died and then the project just kind of fell apart, I think. Would you say that's the same speed? No, it's a bit too quick. Let's try that. Right, we're doing 40.
Keep right. Then turn right.
Say he's doing a little bit slower than that. Maybe like that.
Turn right.
There you go. He's doing about 35 Ks. See, pro mods are picking up the ball again. Why did pro mods take over any of the TSM stuff or not? Because TSM did things in a very different way to pro mods. Bridge hype. Egypt and North Africa, same geographical region TSM did. Yeah, TSM started, and they went down to Africa fairly quickly, didn't they? I don't know if pro mods are going to do that. I have to say the terrain over there, the texturing's a bit bland. What the heck is that? What's that? That icon that just came up saying Asia with a red line? Yeah, the question is, guys, is that the right kind of sand that you put on train track, or is that not refined enough? Yeah, but why did it come up with an icon? Like, why did it pop up and say that?
Turn left.
It does that lately also when going into another country. Is that a pro mods thing? Uh-oh. Hey, AI merge coming up. Or is it a border check? It might be a border check. Look at this guy pushing in. Oh, none of that, bro. None of that.
Welcome back.
No, this is my space. Can wait your turn. Scumbag. Nobody pushing in here. You get this all the time, people trying to queue jump. Oh, I'm just going down this lane. Yeah, we know what you're doing. Justice is served. In the form of a penalty for me damaging my truck by 2%. That's not Jeff. That's Jeff Ahmed. Checking his watch. Right, Jeff Ahmed? Where's this gone? I don't know. We're in just south of Port Said at the moment. Heading east. It's a very deserty road, isn't it? Arizona cut and paste. Feels like a nice warm day. How do you get the truck window down, Chestnut? You need to map a key. Go to your controls and scroll down. You'll see 4 settings. It'll be like window up, window down for left, window up, window down for right. Just map some keys. I've no idea what the speed limit is apart from on the dash, but I'm looking for speed limit signs. I don't see many of them. We just went past those buildings and the speed limit went from 70 to 65 and then back to 70. I have never known a speed limit change by 5 for like 100 meters. Now, stupid question, in the middle of the desert when there's no people, why is the speed limit 70? Oh yeah, camels of course, yeah. Camel speed limit's 70, isn't it? I forgot about that. This guy's overtaking me. I must admit this is very different. It really does bring back memories of TSM. It's very much like what it was like in TSM. Like you just don't get this in normal Euro Truck land. Actually check our fuel level. Looks good. No, there is no TSM Engel Tinker. We're in Pro Mods Middle East. As soon as we won't need enforcing camel limits, as all the camels will be self-riding camels. Listen, the autopilot equivalent for a camel is get a stick, put a carrot on the end, and then just jam it in the saddle so it hangs in front of the camel, and then just go asleep on the saddle. And that camel will just walk in a straight line. That is your autopilot right there. It's a bit old and crude, but it works, you know? Never needs updating, doesn't need a software refresh. This is quite a nice, pleasant trip. I think I'll take some sand back with me for my train. What do you think? We're coming up to El Aric, or El Aric. I've no idea if there's a speed limit change. I'm going to guess there will be. These are Stream Deck panels.
Right turn ahead.
Very nice.
Turn right.
Well, interestingly, the speed limit dropped from 70 in the desert to 60 in a built-up town. Neither of those speeds makes any sense to me. Urban area 60, open desert 70. That makes no sense. And that's for a truck. Urban 60 teaches the pedestrians to stay off the road. Yeah, they should do that in the UK. Just set all the speed limits to 60 miles an hour. Right past the schools. Yeah, you'll learn fast. There's a toll booth coming up. I think we're about to cross the border again.
Go straight on.
Nice speed camera there with a 10k limit. That's what that border crossing's really about. Legalized money. Ka-ching. Drive past, like, you know, like one of those when you go on a water slide at a theme park and they go past those cameras and you're like pulling crazy faces, be like that. Oh, we can make it. We can make it. We can make it. We got this. Yes, they do. They take a photograph of you, and then on a ride that you've paid to be on, and then when you come out, they go, "Hey, look, you can buy this photograph of you and your family going for like 15 quid, but if you buy an extra 2, we can have it for 30." Hang on a minute, that's a bit expensive for a photograph. Welcome to theme park pricing. What was that? You're really hungry and thirsty? Well, you can have a burger for £7 and a bottle of water for 3. It sure is very deserty round here. I would love it if this was on a 1-to-1 scale map. That would be amazing. It would just like, it'd be like Australian outback trucking. Just remove the palm trees and make the sand a bit more red. And you've got the Australian truck sim right there. Janky as a fox, thank you for 3 months. Another month on lockdown, another resub. Thank you for helping us to stay sane or just around some months of insane. You're welcome. Top Gear Middle East Special, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. It was crazy. Checking the documents. You're very excited to start your job tomorrow, busboy. What are you doing? As a job? Israel. Working in BMN in Cardiff. Are they open now? Are you allowed to be trained? Fun fact, Saudi Arabia imports camels from Australia. As if. Beersheba. Wow, that sounds like a good place. Nothing. You can't, Kingstar, you can never have the wrong documents in this game. It doesn't even allow you to do it. There's just no such thing as being overweight in the truck or having the wrong documents. Documents as a crayon drawing of the Queen. Well, we're almost at the destination. I wonder if the buildings are like correct for the local area. I really think they should have put some people on camels and stuff. Would it make it a bit more authentic? It's not realistic. Why not? Jazzy Cat needs to make a camel mod. What? Something that you can drive or something that you can haul? Like a trailer full of camels or a camel that you can ride? An AI camel.
reached your destination.
What's the horsepower of one camel? 1.2. 1.3 for the extra hump. Zago, can you, like, literally go easy on that whole thing, mate? No need to spam chat like that. There we go. Another load delivered. Is that louder for you, Captain Flint? What's a Snickers sound, Mike Moorcroft? Can we go and see the pyramids? I don't think you can yet. Did you know that camels are the world's greatest mathematicians? Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get something that goes towards Iraq. Not that. Not that. Maybe that, but that goes to Syria. That goes to Syria. Not that. Definitely not those. Right. Out of the two, I would say probably that one because it stops here, but we could quite like the look of that trailer. We could probably still get a job out of here and go to Iraq, maybe. We just need to route the satellite through various places we've not been to. Oh, there's some jobs here, maybe. I think we'll be lucky to find something that goes straight to Iraq, but... Oh, we'll just take that. We're going to go to new stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. No, missed it night. I can't really get Dawn and Pepper when I'm in the rig. It's tricky. Who's Pepper? Who's Pepper? Are you serious? Who's Pepper? Excuse me? Who's Pepper? Unbelievable. Pepper's my cute little Westie. He's just coming up for 6 months old. Woke me up this morning at the side of the bed, jumping up the side of the bed like trying to get on. Halloween girl, Pepper, born on the 31st of October. Not hard to remember her birthday. Do you prefer a hard or soft bed? I have a Simba mattress, which is like a hybrid mattress. Really, really, really comfy. Speaking of beer, Flopsy Doodle, I might have a beer after the stream. What do you think? Sleeping Gamer doing well. Wow, look at that. I've not taken a photo for a while, but that looks pretty cool. I like that. Do you realise that's probably taken the photograph as an ultra widescreen photo?
Turn right.
Yeah, CinemaScope.
Destination.
Whoa, this is an interesting pickup point. Pepper is Kate Middleton's sister. Wait, Kate Middleton's related to a Westie? What? Oh no, I think it'll look cool, Viddy. I think it'll look amazing in ultra widescreen. I think we'll reverse into that if we can. Without busting the truck. Yeah, they should have made this all crunchy. I'd love to hear the gravel in F-mod crunchiness. It's a trailer. Mr. Kazagan, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house. Benjamin Cruz, 10 months. So many years back on YouTube, 2011, 2012, with the old white intro. BTS to evolve so much since then as well. I remember that intro. It was a good intro, that was. I actually made that myself in Adobe After Effects many, many moons ago.